Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Fibres and we're running a fiber optic aerial drop starting at the pole right above us, and we're going to the house right there. So this video we're going to see some underground stuff, some aerial. Yeah, just going to kind of vlog my day, do a day in the life, and I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, so just to show you guys the process of when we pull up, first thing we do, obviously we set up our safety zone, put some cones out, and we assess where we're going to come from. We're going to be coming from this MPT right here, and then Seb here, either myself or the helper, will uncoil the drop, kind of get it ready so that we can hang it and not have the coil till last minute. We're going to follow our path with existing cables over to the house. We're not going to attach on this corner here because that's just kind of awkward. It looks like an old install. We're going to bring it over to the mast and down the wall to there. So Seb gets the ladder ready for me. I'm going to put my ladder up here and then we can hang the drop. So we set up our cones here. Seb put them a little bit far away. Still figuring out where to put the cones. We just want to pretty much set up a little barrier so that cars coming by, they know where we're working and they won't come close to us. But yeah, looking good. So I'm gonna set the ladder up and get up there. So my ladder rack's been broken, if you guys have been watching. This bar here that's supposed to hold this bracket up has been broken for quite some time now, and this. So I've been having to zip the ladder so it doesn't bounce all over the place. And then this whole rack needs some TLC, to be honest, but anyways, good enough for now. And yeah, I actually just dropped off the bar that needs to get fixed yesterday to my welder friend, so hopefully he can get that fixed for me. Get the ladder set up. Boom. Boom. We can tie the ladder off. It's not always necessary to tie the ladder off, especially if the hooks are on the strand, but when you're near a pole, might as well. I think we might use that existing nib. Yeah. What's up with the ladder? Why is it crooked like that? Okay. So, first things first, let's hook ourselves up. Okay, and we're going to be coming, I think, off over here. Okay, so we're actually going to be going into port 4, which I know is a little weird because normally we'd take the next port, but that's the one that they assigned to us. So I'm just going to be using that. The tech has an issue, he can come up and swap it, but for some reason they assigned us to port 4. So we have the arrow there, that's going to be facing down away from the MPT. Plug that in. Make sure we get a nice tight seal. We're going to put our dust caps together. We're going to get this twist out of the drop. That. This drop has a twist in it, which is unfortunate. Maybe you can get that twist out. And they just zip tied it to the strand, which is a no-go. I don't know why people do that. It really makes no sense. They don't understand that they have to put a clamp, which is one of these guys here. And you always put it facing up, like that, when it's used to guide the drop. Like that. We're going to put one more here. Beauty. And then we're going to put, ooh, that one's tight. We'll put one more here. Beauty. Oh, tighten that one. Sweet. So now the drop can get put there, there. Let's finish zip tying here. Want 3 zip ties on the waterfall. Beauty. Make sure we get those cut. Looks good. Now we'll get our hanger. And we're gonna do our loop. Beauty. And we're good to go here. Just have to tag it and then we're headed to the house. Okay, I'm gonna leave the ladder here for now, but I want to finish at the house side.
I tried it like this.
Just angle it as far away as you can from the house. So whenever you can, you gotta line that up. If you're gonna use a hook that's existing, you want to make sure that it's in good. I hate when it's like. Get it nice and tight. Beauty. And then existing line. It's way too slack, so it's unfortunate, but I'm gonna try to tighten it. Pretty sure this cable's out of service, but it's okay. This is called a preform. It's mostly used for copper lines, sometimes coax. So, a bit better there. Just twist it back around. There we go, that's way better. Beauty. See if you can open that box. Maybe we can pull this down. Here. So what I like to do is make sure there's no twist in the cable. I'm not sure why there's so many, but there you go. You take all the twists out. Trying to match the slack with the other line. There you go. Got our drip loop in there. Beauty. Can you pull this line now? The copper? Oh no, it's really tight. It's okay. Pretty sure this line's out of service if I had to guess. So while we wait, let's cut this to size. That's probably good. Okay. Saddles, bro. Come on. Keep. Yeah, I'm gonna try to come in on the right side. Beauty. Let's strap this down just for good measure. No. Okay, so now let's try to line ourselves up pretty tight with his here. Slightly crooked. There's this like thing there, but it's all silicone. Okay, and then we're going to be going into this little corner here. Perfect. Now, I need strippers, please. Now we're just going to strip this cable, coil it in there.
Hi, I'm just wondering, are you doing it for next owner or for everybody?
You're not the new owner?
No,
Oh, okay. I thought they took possession already.
no, she'll be leaving in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay, okay. It's for the new owner then.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I thought she took possession already because I called a realtor and they told me that they get possession on the 15th of September.
No, they
No.
must have been mistaken.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
October 9.
oh, okay, okay. Well, sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
I don't mind as long as I'm not getting billed.
No, no, no.
Because she has new different provider than we do.
Yeah, yeah.
So internet will still work.
Yeah, yeah, I'm not touching anything of that.
Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so now that the cable is stripped, we'll just clean it all up. Cut ourselves some Velcro. About 2-inch pieces, 3 inches. And we coil it up. And there we go. The drop is complete.
Are you recording?
Yep. What? What? You talk shit?
You didn't take up the lens.
Actually, oh, it's very stupid of me, but I have a lens cover because I've been getting my lens scratched, and I filmed this whole thing without taking this off, so sorry about that. Pretty simple aerial stuff. You guys have seen it all before. Match the line, and initially I was going to come to this hook, but then it kind of intrudes on the path of the stairwell, so we moved it over to that side, and now we're just tagging it along to get over here. I don't think I can maybe reach one more. Let's see. The woes of being left-handed. Okay, move this ladder over. That's so funny. Seb asked me, "Are you filming?" And I said, "Yeah, what?" Yeah. What a dummy. Oh, nice. There's wood here, but were you able to drill right through? Yeah. Almost out of saddles. Okay. Cut it to size, please.
Yep.
It's good. Everyone gets happy when they see us, but they forget that we're not actually installing it, or they don't even know. Pull it out. Take it out. Take it out. Take it out. There you go. Wait. Okay. Okay, you can put the ladder away. Don't forget that drill. A little bit of a wonky one, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get it done. Ugh. Get out of here. Fucking bug. Not sure what happened here. Stripper only cut one side. There we go. Dude, this bug is pissing me off. Ugh. I swear to God. Ah. Okay, I'm just about done this. You guys have probably seen this a bunch of times. But yeah, stay tuned to the next drop. Got a couple more to go today. Okay, we're at our next job, and it's kind of an odd one. It looks like the drop may have been attached at the house, but it was ripped off. You can kind of see like some screw holes where it was there, and then when we showed up, this is what we saw. This box that's all dirty and obviously has been broken and ripped for a long time. But the drop is here, and I'm pretty sure it still works fine. So what we're gonna do is saddle it, strip it, and splice it into a nib right here, and then go down with a pipe and bring it over, boom, do a little dig. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set that up and get it done. Okay, so as you guys can see, we got pretty much everything ready. Now we just have to splice these two guys together. So I'm hoping this drop is in good shape. There's a couple of bends in it, but I don't think anything drastic. I think it's just from being hung. I don't see any severe kinks or anything like that, so I'm hoping we're good. We're going to use the signal fire. Right here, signal fire. This is an AI9, I'm pretty sure. I used to have an AI8 until it got stolen, and right now I'm thinking when I get to around 6,000 subs, I want to give one of these away or something similar. I was going to do it at 5K, but it's not lining up with what I wanted to do, so we're just going to do it that way. Anyway, so let's turn this guy on. This is just a SC or a S60C fiber optic cleaver. It's from Amazon. Costs about like, I don't know, like 50, 60 bucks. I uh, I wish I could afford like some crazy good splicer or a cleaver rather, but I just don't do it enough. And these are Jonard fiber strippers. So if I was splicing fiber every single day, I definitely would get something better. But um, for now, these do the job just fine. So first thing we cleave, we get the outer clouding out. I don't even know if that's called clouding, just the sheath, the protective layer. We're going to separate all these Kevlar hairs. Don't forget your shrink tube heat protective, whatever this thing is called. Um, this has like a metal bar in it that protects it from breaking. So that'll protect the splice. This guy up. And again, I don't do this every day. And if I did, I would be a lot more inclined to do everything, you know, in an enclosed space, in a trailer. I just wiped it with my hands, okay? And everyone always says, use wipes, use wipes, use wipes. And I agree with them, but it's not always necessary, especially if you're not in an inherently dirty environment. So we'll see. We'll put it in the machine. If it's dirty, we can obviously see it on the microscopic camera. But if not, then it'll be fine. So line it up there. Might be a bit off, but we'll see for now. Now let's do this end. One thing I forgot to do is cut them to the same size, but oh, that came off really easily. So same thing on this side. Let's get those hairs separated. It's always good to do a knot in these so the hairs don't come apart. Beauty. And we don't need a shrink sleeve on this side, obviously, we just need the one. So, is it just me or is this thing glowing red? Kind of looks red, tripping me out. So we strip back about an inch, inch and a half. Cut back the cladding, give it a wipe, and give it a cleave. So, yeah, like I said, wiping is always definitely good and it's good practice, but it's not always necessary to get a good cleave. The main thing with the wipes and stuff is when you're using loose tube fiber, it has that gel and you want to clean that off completely before splicing. So, we'll bring this a bit closer to me. Okay, so this is kind of what we're looking for when we're going for splices. We're looking at the degree, the angle, and we got 1.5 to 1.4, looking pretty good. So let's see if this gives us a decent splice. Looking good so far. 0.01 decibel splice. I'm happy with that. Let's get out of here. Okay, here's the last look. I have it all coiled up in here. Ideally, I'd like a little splice enclosure, like a splice tray to pop this thing in, but I don't have. So secured with some Velcro. It's good to go. Then at this end, customer will get their service installed. Tech will splice in, go through there, or wrap wherever he needs to. Now I have to follow this line back up to the main pole and yeah, tag it, make sure everything's good at that end, and we're good to go. Okay, so we have our drop plugged in here. Everything's looking decent. This clamp is the wrong way. Okay, and it's running field side. I know it seems like overkill, but just like to show you guys the right way to do things. And this should be further away, but not sure if we have the slack for it. Maybe a little bit. This should definitely not be zip tied to the tail of the MPT. That's against protocol as well. That'll give us our slack there. And I'm not sure why they didn't go to this strand, which they should have, but just a little bit. Yeah, like this drop definitely should have like gone maybe this way, maybe behind here, like this way. There's definitely not enough slack to move it that way, but we'd want to be running on the strand. The strand is there for a reason, right? And this is a pretty long span. We're looking at about 80 meters. So this should technically have a mid span. But if you're on the strand, it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like you're not self-supported off like this. You're on the clamp. It's still a long distance, but it just makes a lot more sense because you'd be able to mid-span it on the strand. Anyways, that being said, we're looking good here. I'm just gonna write some info on the tag, and yeah, we're good to go. We're at our next job. It's just a simple conduit pull going to a brand new house right there. Tub is here, and Seb said he saw a Black Widow. Where'd you see it? Oh, that over there. Okay, should be easy. Okay, so we got our drop pulled through with tracer. We just uncoiled the cut end, and now I'm going to mount it to the wall, plug it in, and we'll be good to go. Okay, so now I'm just using my M12 SDS to make a hole here with these tornado screws. Where'd the hole go? Beautiful. Now I can grab my coil, orientate it this way, grab my zip, beautiful. There we go. Nice, neat, mounted up. Now I just gotta grab this without getting touched by the... There we go. And the nap number is hidden away. It is 35194. Seb, 35194. Port 1. Beauty. We're gonna grab the drop. Plug that in right there. Perfect. And that's us done in here. Here we are finished up on this side. Seb cleaned it up. Good to go. Guys, we're at our hotel. It is like 7:30. We have some daylight. We could have kept working, but we have like 6 drops to pre-field, all in like the same area, kind of on the other end of town. So I decided we're gonna hit it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna bang them out, check them all out, and do what we can. So yeah, there's kind of no point in going out there. We're gonna lose light here in about 30 minutes. So it is what it is. We got through a couple today. I think we did 1, 2, 3 or 4, not that many, but yeah, found a couple in place. So I didn't show those videos of that, but yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow.